Good morning, children. Welcome to class 11th biology once again. Children, today we are going to start the next chapter of human physiology, that is chapter number 18, body fluids and circulation. Okay, so children, as we know that body fluids are the medium of transport of nutrients, oxygen and other important substances in the body. Okay, so children, in this chapter we will discuss about the body fluids, that is blood and lymph, their composition, properties and mechanism of circulation of blood. Okay, so start, children. Before start this, and to give some basic information, children, in our body we have 5 to 6 liter blood. The study of blood we do in the branch of biology, that is hematology. The pH of blood is 7.4. Okay, nutrients, oxygen and other essential elements are transport by blood to all living cells. Okay, like different organisms have different method of this transport. Like if we talk about the simple organism like sponges and coelentrates, they circulate water through their body cavities. Okay, so they have body fluid that is of water only. While if we talk about the more complex organism, so the body fluid is blood that will transport nutrients and oxygen. Okay, clear, children? So see on your screen, body fluids that is of two type, intracellular and extracellular. Intracellular, that is fluid of each cell, while the extracellular, that is blood, lymph and other fluid. Okay, so first of all, the most important, that is blood, we'll discuss in detail in this chapter. Okay, so blood is a special connective tissue that consists of fluid matrix, plasma and formed elements. Okay, repeat once again, a special connective tissue that consists of fluid matrix, plasma and formed elements. It forms about 30 to 35% of the extracellular fluid. Okay, if see the detail about blood, so blood, as you see on your screen, they have the formed elements and plasma. Basically divide into the two types, formed elements and plasma. Formed elements are erythrocytes, leukocytes, thrombocytes, while plasma, they have the water, proteins and mineral science. Okay, so first we are taking the plasma. Plasma, children, that is the straw colored, 55% of total blood, that is plasma. Plasma have 90 to 92% of water and 6 to 8% proteins. The proteins that are found in plasma are fibrinogen, globulin and albumin. These proteins, they have a specific function in the body, like fibrinogen, they help in clotting and coagulation of blood. Globulin help in defense mechanism and albumin help in osmotic balance, means they are used to maintain the osmotic balance. Okay, diffusion of water and solute. Clear? So this is the plasma. Plasma also contain minerals like sodium, calcium, magnesium, chlorine, glucose and amino acid. Okay, clear children? So erythrocytes, leukocytes and platelets are collectively called form element that we'll discuss next. Okay, so start about erythrocyte first. Erythrocyte, that is most abundant cell in human body. The total count of RBC is 5 to 5.5 million in the blood. Okay, it is less in female as compared to the male. Okay, due to the process of menstruation, the RBC will decrease. Okay, RBC formed in the bone marrow and nucleus is absent in mammalian RBCs. Okay, so every 100 ml of blood they contain 12 to 16 gram of hemoglobin. Children, RBC, erythrocyte, they contain a red pigment, that is hemoglobin, and hemoglobin is responsible for transport of oxygen. Okay, in male, hemoglobin is around 12 to 16 gram, while if we talk about the females, it is 11.5 to 14 gram per 100 ml of blood. Okay, so that's why we are saying every 100 ml of blood contain 12 to 16 gram of hemoglobin and they have lifespan of 120 days. Like RBC का जो life span होता है, that is 120 days. Okay, RBC that destroyed in the spleen, and the spleen is known as the graveyard of RBC. Okay, so RBC, that is very important. They contain a red pigment, that is hemoglobin, that transport the oxygen to various parts of the body. The lifespan of RBC, that is 120 days. Okay, next one, that is leukocyte. Leukocyte or WBC. WBC that involve in the defense mechanism. Okay, they fight against germs and protect us from disease. Okay, hemoglobin is completely absent in WBC, that's why they are colorless. Okay, 6,000 to 8,000 of WBC are present in each ml of blood. Okay, 6,000 to 8,000. WBC that is of two type, granulocyte and agranulocyte. Granulocyte further classified into the eosinophils, basophils and neutrophils, while agranulocyte that is of two types, lymphocytes and monocyte. Okay, children, lymphocytes is the cell that is responsible for formation of the antibodies. If lymphocyte produce the army of antibodies, then they completely destroy the antigen or foreign particles, pathogens. Okay, clear children? The structure, eosinophils, neutrophils and lymphocytes, T and B. So basically WBC, leukocyte, they have the important function, that is they help in defense. They fight against germs and protect us from disease. Next one, that is thrombocytes or platelets. The platelets or thrombocytes, they play important role in blood clotting. Like if we get the minor cut and blood is continuously released from the body, so that means we don't have the enough amount of platelet. If platelets will found in our body, then the blood will not flow the blood will be clot there. Okay, like first time अगर कट लगता है तो blood निकलता ही है, but it will be clot after some time, after 1 minute 2 minute. Okay, due to the presence of platelets. So we can say that the platelets help in blood clotting or coagulation of blood in case of injuries. Okay, so their number, that is 1,50,000 to 3,50,000, that present in the blood, each ml of blood. Okay, next, that is blood groups. Blood groups, children, we know very well, we have the 4 types of blood groups: A, B, AB and O. A, they have the antigen A, B have the antigen B, and AB, that is both antigen A and B, while O, they do not have any type of antigen. Okay, antibodies, A blood group, they have the antibody A, B blood group have the antibody A have B, B have A, and AB, they doesn't have any type of antibodies. And last, that is O blood group, they have both A and B types of antibodies. That's why we can say that the O blood group, that is very good, because they have the 2 antibodies and they do not have any antigen. So that's why the chances of falling sick, the falling ill in case of O, that is very rare. Okay, now universal donor and universal recipient. Universal donor, that is O, and universal recipient, that is AB. Okay, RH grouping. RH grouping, children, RH grouping, that is an antigen, RH antigen, okay, that are similar to rhesus monkey, are observed on the surface of RBC. Those have RH antigen, they have positive. Those doesn't have, they have negative. About 80% people that are RH positive, and those do not have antigen, they have RH negative. Okay, chaliye next. Lymph is also there. Lymph, a body fluid. Children, lymph is another body fluid that are found in human body during flow of blood through capillaries. Some water soluble substance move out in the space between cells of tissue. These fluid release out is called lymph. Okay, tissue fluid. It is similar to the blood but has fewer blood proteins, less calcium and phosphorus, and high glucose concentration. Lymph is colorless fluid containing specialized lymphocytes that provide immunoresponse to the body. The main function of lymph is to provide immunity. They carry proteins and fats molecule and transport oxygen, food materials and hormones. Okay. Next, the time is going on, no problem. Next one, that is circulatory pathway. Circulatory pathway, circulation system, that is the 2 types, open circulatory system and closed circulatory system. Okay, circulatory pathway, children, that is 2 type, open and closed. Open type of circulation system that are found in arthropoda and mollusca, where heart pump the blood directly to the body cavities through large vessels. Okay, so the blood directly goes to the body cavities through large vessels. So this is open type, while in closed type, heart pump the blood to the blood vessels, okay, then to the various parts of the body. It is closed type. In closed type, the blood vessels are there, arteries, veins and capillaries. Clear? Clear, children, about the circulatory pathway? Now next, that is heart. Okay, all vertebrates have a muscular chamber heart. Fish, amphibians, reptiles, crocodiles, birds and mammals, they have heart. Like fish have two chamber heart, amphibians and reptiles, they have three chamber heart, and the crocodile, birds and mammals, they have four chamber heart. Okay, in fish, two chamber heart, one atrium, one ventricle. In amphibians and reptiles, three chamber heart, two atrium and one ventricle. While in crocodiles, birds and mammals, the four chamber heart is there, two atrium and two ventricle. Okay, clear about this? So children, that's all for today. And today we have discussed about the blood, composition of blood. Okay, plasma and formed elements. The formed elements, that is RBC, WBC and platelets. After that, we have discussed about the blood groups, then circulatory pathway, open and closed type. Okay, I hope you have learned properly. Children, the school will be open very soon, so we'll discuss also if any problem you have in this chapter. Okay, thank you.